So if you're like me, someone who doesn't have a lot of friends to play Overwatch with, or a life, or a girlfriend that loves and appreciates you, I'm sorry I play a lot of Overwatch. I'm trying to get top 500. I'm sorry, Brittany. Please, she's not coming back, is she? Then you probably play a lot of solo queues such as myself. Now, a lot of people like to dog on and say, oh my god, solo queue is the worst thing ever. You always get paired up with the worst teammates of all time. That's why I never try to solo queue. But I don't see it as this horrific thing. And on paper, the way that solo queue, quote unquote, is supposed to work is that you're supposed to be paired up with people that are also solo queuing or duo queuing that are, quote unquote, around the same level as you. And that's where people are going to point fingers at me. It's like, ha, there you go. See, that's not what happens when I solo queue. I always get paired up. Okay, I get it. There are some exceptions. Sometimes you will get paired up with people that are duo queuing or triple queuing that maybe is around your same level, but then they bring that one friend. Okay, so in real life, you ever have that one friend that always wants to tag along, but isn't that cool, man? Like, yeah, he's funny sometimes, but he just isn't that cool, bro. We don't want him to come to the party. He's just gonna, and then of course, your friend's like, come on, guys, he's not that bad. And then he is bad, and then so I'm getting off topic. Where was I? What I'm trying to say is that, yes, sometimes you will get paired up with people that are triple stacking, and they do bring their friend that maybe is around high gold, low platinum, and you guys are of like diamond tier, maybe mid diamond. So yeah, on paper, you guys aren't around the same rank, but you still can work around it. And for this, I'm trying to make more videos where you guys comment your experience with solo queuing, because this video, I did want to talk about solo queuing versus six stacking, because I feel like these are the two ways that you do want to go into competitive, even though a lot of people like to dog on solo queue. But in my experience, obviously, I do play solo queue because, one, nobody loves me. And the second reason why I do solo queue is because I'm more than likely going to get paired up with 5 other people that are roughly around my same rank. And then again, there is going to be those exceptions where, yeah, maybe there is a triple stack and they do bring their friend that isn't around the rank that I'm at, say around diamond, around 3300. But what you're trying to avoid, and why I say the best way to play Overwatch is either solo queuing and six stacking, sometimes duo queuing, but what you're trying to avoid is just having ranks all scattered around. Say a diamond is playing with a master, and then a platinum, and then a gold. It's just ranks all scattered around, all kind of just thrown together, going against a team that more than likely is going to be around the same rank. And that's why I wanted to make a video just kind of stressing the two ways that you should be playing Overwatch. And I know there's going to be those few people saying, oh my god, teammates are always so much better, why are you spreading this message, bro? It's because I want everybody to have a fair chance, because I always say, if you're going with anything higher than a duo stack, because duo stacking is pretty good for the most part if you have a friend that is roughly around the same level, but if you're going with a triple stack, I don't want to say you're going to get paired up against a six stack, but you have a more better chance than if you're solo queuing. If you're doing a triple stack, four stack, or even five stack, definitely a five stack, you're more than likely going to get paired up with another six stack, and then you're going to have a scattered solo queuing that more than likely is going to be in game chats, and that's what you're trying to avoid. But if you're having a six stack on the other hand, then it's just going to be a lot better of a way, or just a lot better of a chance to win in Overwatch. But there is an advantage that you have when you are six stacking compared to like a solo queue or even a duo queue, and that is if you're all communicating. Now, if you're in a six stack, more than likely you're in like an Xbox Live party or a PlayStation party, or even just in TeamSpeak, and you're all communicating, pairing up ults, and just having team synergy right then and there. And that is just the main advantage that you have with a six stack. But again, it does bring up a lot of problems when you are six stacking. Like I said previously, a problem could be that you're not all around the same rank. And I'm not saying you can't have fun with competitive and that you can't play with your homie that's in gold tier and if you're all diamond tier players. But here's the thing, again, you're trying to avoid just different ranks just coming together and just playing Overwatch. And I know that sounds so like, oh, you can't do that, you have to fun. No, you can do whatever you want, but if your main goal here is trying to win, then if you're playing with people that are just scattered with ranks, sometimes a six stack isn't always the best way to go. And that's why I like solo queue, is because you don't have to try to team up with people that are around the same rank. You're just going to be thrown into a game with people that are quote unquote around the same rank, which is what you're trying to go for, and you just have a more fair chance rather than just having a bunch of homies that are just scattered across ranks. Sure, you guys are communicating, but the skill level isn't there. It's not going to work out. That being said, the only exception that I see to this rule where a six stack can just work every single time, and that's the key part, is that a six stack has to work every single time for it to be just effective, is A, when people are all communicating, and B, people are around relatively same rank, and that usually is only the case with pro players. Now, I try not to make too many videos just covering the pro scene, because more than likely you guys aren't of that 1%. 100%. So why would I make videos just focusing on the pro scene? It just doesn't make sense. So again, a 6-stack can work, but what you're trying to avoid here is people just scattered with ranks, and that's why I say solo queue is probably the way to go. But if you do have people that you can make a team with that are around the same ranks, same diamond level tier, same masters, same grandmasters, then I would say yeah, do it. Especially when you get in the higher ranks, more and more people start to get and understand the game, more and more people start to understand heroes and just what they need to do. 6-stacking can be good, but only if you can mesh well together, and that's why I've seen, like, if I ever find a team just randomly when I'm playing Overwatch and I queue up with them, because I have done that before, I have queued up with the team because they knew what they were doing, but it all falls apart eventually because we're just not meshing well because of a certain map. Maybe the enemy team has a different team comp that we don't know what to do, and that's what you're trying to do with a 6-stack, is that you're all meshing well together, and sometimes that only can happen, and I know this is going to sound so stupid, but sometimes that can only happen if you know the other players or just know their play style and maybe just know them in real life and how they like to play. That's why teams are so good, like pro teams are so good in Overwatch, because they know how the whole team works. They know what player is good with what hero, they know strats, they know everything, whereas if you duo up with people that are just randomly in your game, sure, they may be good for a few games, but maybe after a little bit, when you rank up a little bit, it just won't mesh well together. Now, I'm not trying to just make this video to discourage you guys from 6-stacking or even doing any other stack, 5, 6, or 4-stacking, but I'm just saying here, if you're trying to win a lot more games and maybe don't have a lot of friends, sometimes solo queuing isn't always the worst option, because more than likely you're going to get paired up with people that are around your same rank. And I just continue to say it and say it and say it in this video. What you want to try to avoid is just scattered ranks, and more than likely, if you're in a 6-stack, it's going to be very rare if everyone is around the same rank. And that's why I'll say just one more time, but I'm not saying that this is a cold hard fact, like if you follow this rule, you win every single competitive game. If you follow my tips, you're going to win every single competitive match come in the future. I'm not saying that, but there are going to be those few people that say, oh, I have a 4-stack and we win every single game, because sometimes, yeah, a 4-stack can work, sometimes a 5-stack can work, but I'm just saying as a general rule of thumb, if you want to try to win more matches, solo queue isn't always the worst thing ever, because quote unquote you're supposed to get paired up with people that are around the same ranks, and then there's going to be those people that argue with me saying, oh, I never get paired up with people that are, I always get paired up with gold scrubs, with silver scrubs, and I'm always in diamond. Then you're the one exception. But my general story that I found with solo queuing is that it's not the worst thing, because I have been in a 4-stack, I have been in a 5-stack, a 6-stack, and my preferred preference, if I'm gonna go in a 6-stack, I want to try to know the people, but I don't know them in real life, so I just go with solo queue because I just feel more comfortable with that, and more than likely I'm gonna get paired up with people around my same rank. But I want to hear your guys' story, and just if you've been in a 6-stack, how you are with solo queue, because it's easy for me to say definitely go solo queue because you will win more games. Not the case for everybody, because everybody has their own different preference. Sometimes they want to go duo queue, or maybe they want to go in a 3-stack or a 4-stack. I just want to hear your guys' stories and hear your preferences, especially with a 6-stack versus a solo queue, because that's mainly what this video focused on. Just what you're trying to avoid is just scatter ranks everywhere and going against a 6-stack, and that's more than likely going to happen if you're in a 5-stack or 4-stack. But sometimes a 4 and 5-stack isn't the worst thing, because more than likely you probably know each other in real life, you know each other's playstyle, and you could just mesh well together as a team. And that's also what you're trying to go for, is just meshing well and just getting home that W, because we all love a W in Overwatch. If you don't, bruh, you're just like Meek Mill and you're just taking L's. Anyway, guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching more Overwatch videos to come, and bye.